Our new knowledge of radicals that we learned about in our last video can be helpful in solving certain equations. So here all I have is just 4 examples that we're going to look at of solving different equations with powers in them. So on our first example here, this is a problem that I hope you guys know how to solve. You should look at that and automatically know how to do it. To cancel out this squared right here, we take a square root of both sides. Squaring something and square rooting something are inverses of each other. They cancel each other. So when I do this, those go away. I just get x equals, and don't forget it's plus or minus 5, because 5 squared is 25, and negative 5 squared is also a positive 25. So there are 2 solutions to that problem. Using the same rule of thumb here, same logic, if you see a third power, you want to cancel that by taking a cube root. So whatever power we have, you're going to take the same type of roots to cancel it out. These will cancel out there. On this side, I have to use the third root, or the cube root, of negative 216. And when you do that, you get x equals, it'll be negative 6 for this one. The cube root of negative 216 is negative 6. Remember, negatives are okay if it's an odd index here. On this problem, I am not going to put a plus or minus, because when you do, okay, if you did positive 6 to the third, you would get a positive 216. Oh, it's only negative 6 to the third that gives you the desired response. So no plus or minus on that problem. Moving down just a little bit here, this fourth one here, we have x to the 4th power, or this third one here, x to the 4th power equals 625. So I'm going to take the 4th roots of both sides to cancel those out. I get x equals, and the 4th root of 625 is 5, because 5 to the 4th power equals 625. For this problem, I do need a plus or minus, because 5 to the 4th power is 625. And if you do negative 5 to the 4th, you still get a positive 625. So the plus or minus is needed for that problem. My final example here, I have the 5th root. So I take the 5th root of both sides. Really large number there, but it turns out your answer is just going to be 10 for this one. And it's just 10, no plus or minus, because if you made this a negative 10, if you did negative 10 to the 5th power, you would get a negative 100,000 right here. So the moral of the story for these problems is that you need to put a plus or minus down when you're raising your power, when x is being raised to an even power. So x squared, x to the 4th, those require plus or minuses. Odd powers do not.